Hi everyone. There are two things that I am passionate about beyond anything else. The first one is design. The second one is dinosaurs. So this is what we're going to talk about. Quite often, government looks like this to us. But that's not always true. Imagine you could travel back in time to a time before UX design. As we travel, we see mountain ranges being pushed up by colliding legacy systems and contradicting calls to action. Now we have reached a remarkable period in Earth's history known as the Triassic. It is a very different world. There is a waterfall instead of agile or lean. There's no useful technology. There's Visio and Microsoft Office. You don't get a shiny Mac. But things are bureaucrats, like this Ankylosaurus, who is a remarkable creature. His mass is made up of thick plated armor. He is built for defense and risk management. This guy has hardened eyelids. But it's not so bad. There's a new focus now on design and digital and what the future of government could possibly be. People are pricking their ears, listening out for this kind of stuff. There are teams of good people. Dinosaurs are still comparatively rare in this Triassic proving ground, but they're starting to show signs of their future success. Dinosaurs like this Coelophysis are built for this kind of environment. They're light-boned, fast, and beautifully adapted to box ticking. There are few of us in government. I was one of them. I joined. I had my otherwise sharp senses blinded by the opportunity for designing for massive social change and public good, and there's all of these opportunities for us to do fantastic, great work which would have huge impact. And I joined the team that was doing better public services. Better public services are better government public services. It's pretty straightforward. We were doing all of government work, so we were in a perfect position to look across government and say, hey, you're doing design, awesome, let's help you. And hey, you're not doing design, well, do you want to start? Here's how you do it. And we would coach you and help you through it. I arrived, and the technology was really old. Really old. But eventually we got to a place where we had a design team of 8, where we had previously only one InDesign license of CS6. Now we have Creative Cloud for everyone, and Post-it notes, and a whole lot of other things that makes our job enjoyable. We got better hardware, we got double monitors, things were starting to look good. We got people talking about the customer, like who is our customer, who is our user. We released fantastic pieces of research which helped talk about this, and our senior leaders started to talk about our user, the general public. Our situation, our landscape started to look really good. We had a whole bunch of different kind of dinosaurs and dinosaurs hanging out together, doing good work, producing cool research. It was starting to get visual. And we could start doing that thing that we do so well, where we facilitate what's going on internally with the customer and have those conversations, and we're constantly pushed and questioned, which is fantastically hard, but brilliant because it improves storytelling, interviewing skills, all of these other skills that we know we have, but it just you have to really sell it, and you get really good at it, which I think is important for all designers. We form cohabitation bonds with Velociraptor, who takes on our heavily plated Ankylosaurus bureaucrat and enables us to do things that are more useful. So we get to start talking about usability and usability testing and what that means and how we train more people to be able to do it. because it's not just designers who get to do this kind of stuff. Our IT friends should be doing it, our BAs, and everybody can be doing this. And then we get to do the thing which is no longer making shitty things look pretty. We are joined by another species, our pterosaur contractors, who glide across the skies super cool and easy and free from the bounds of government, and so are therefore able to deliver really useful and insightful things with us and help us out in different ways. However, there is the beast that swoops below them and tries to gnaw at their insights and forget them as soon as they're gone. My recommendation for this is pair with Designosaurus. You get the opportunity to partner with Designosaurus in a way that allows us to remember why we love design, which is so important because we can get caught up in the box ticking and we need to remember the design part that we love. And then your insights are not lost. Designosaurs will champion your insights and will be like, we did good work here, let's do something with it. We get to have that beautiful follow-through that can sometimes be lost. We are also joined by DevoTitan, who is our developer. And with their kind of like massive technical knowledge, at this point, they are too big to be threatened. They know stuff and they make it happen. And so the ankylosauruses of the world don't know really how to push back on that. It's only time and money. But, you know, if it's important enough, it will happen. So things are starting to look pretty awesome, I would say. But suddenly, there is the scent of fear in the air. Restructure. Your merciless, friendly ambush predator comes along, and this is a common thread in government, so, you know, there's the warning. And eventually, the shock and motivation loss that comes with this defeats the Designosaur, which was me, and she is forced out of her otherwise happy home and into another happy home. I have, luckily, a good opportunity now to be in a place where, in the private sector, where, you know, people know what UX design is, which is, you know, weird and amazing. But not all hope is lost. This world has changed. Things are looking a little bit more peachy. There are more and more Designosaurs. We know that there are different species. It's not that terrible landscape with the one species that we saw before. Things have evolved. We've changed. And every designer who comes into government has an impact, does this kind of thing, is able to move the Triassic a little bit out of there. And so we can start to demand the experiences that we deserve, that we expect from our 21st century icons. We can demand them of government. So, the kind of point of me being here and talking to you about all these dinosaurs is that you can help. When you work for government, everyone benefits. And you're not alone. You are not alone. Take a trip into the Triassic and be awesome. Thank you.